Ha! Ha! Oh my god. So I like pop up the app. Just like occurred to me that okay, I'm home alone today. Usually I have been, aside the fact that I was kind of sick for like a bit, which is no excuse. I have been procrastinating recording an episode because I lied to myself that I'm not able to shoot a video at the moment is why I've not recorded this, because like my plan is to drop the episode, the audio episode and the video episode all together, but it's just an excuse for me to lazy around. Hi guys, so I would like to take out this time to especially say a big thank you to everyone who not only listened to my stuff. First of all, listen to my stuff. It's like it's a major win for me to see that even with my inconsistency in dropping these episodes, a lot of people still look out to what I have to say and listen. I mean, you take time out to listen, you take time out to finish it, you take your time out to share. I popped up the app just now and Spotify, Spotify Wrapped going on. I mean, yeah, some people might not know. Audio Mac and Boomplay people. It's not my fault, I'm sorry. Jokes apart, yeah. So, the Spotify Wrapped thing going around, giving you a summary of the whole year. So I didn't even know that they add that for what's the name of this app, for Anchor. Anchor is a Spotify product that I use for my podcast. Is what I used to record and edit and do all of that and publish all of that. So I just popped up the app and I wanted to start recording. Then it just came up, your 2022 Wrapped is ready. This, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's take a look. And honestly, I am fucking wild. Don't pardon yourself. I am so wild at the numbers that I saw or that I'm seeing, because I'm still staring at some of the pictures. I took screenshots and I'm like, wow. I don't know, so now love me like this. I mean, I don't know how much thank you I can say that will be enough to make you guys feel or understand how I feel right now. Because I mean, a few friends sent me screenshots a few days ago when they were going through their own Spotify Wrapped and Banter is number one. The two people that sent me screenshot, Banter is the number one podcast that they listen to. And these people are people that I know that they actively listen to crazy ass podcasts, history buffs. We all have stuff that attract us. Me, history, sometimes music, UX podcast, different things, different podcasts that we listen to all around here, all year round. And I was wowed that my podcast was number one for these guys. It meant a lot to me that I'm not just talking and pardon me, introduction don't be long like this, but it's just how much this feels to me. I mean, looking at the numbers, it's telling me my podcast was shared 20. It was in the top 20% most shared globally. I mean, who I be? I don't understand. I mean, it might seem like a little thing, but it means so much to me that people are sharing my stuff. I don't even share my own podcast on Instagram, but it's saying here that people shared my stuff on Instagram. 82% direct link, bro. These numbers are I don't know. It feels so big to me that people really took time out to listen to my stuff and share it. So this is me saying a huge thank you to everyone who went out of their way to not only listen to my stuff but at the same time share, at the same time It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm top 10 for a podcast. I mean, top 10 podcasts for like 35 people. I mean, top 5 for 32 people. I mean, number 1 for 19 people. Honestly, this is huge for me. I really appreciate it, you guys. I thank you very, very much for not giving up on me. Cause yeah, I know I'm an ass. I'm a serious one. I'm a terrible guy. So I have had a list that I've made over the last like 3-4 weeks, going in and out. There have been stuff that I've wanted to talk about for like a whole long time. I planned to release an episode earlier, but I got sick. I got it like by a trifecta. She not trifecta, they call them. I don't know if the English is correct, but like I got it like by 3 different sicknesses. Like they try to keep me down, but they can only try. So before I get into today's episode, before I get into like the topic, hi guys, this is Lumi. This is what I'm supposed to have started with, but I was I was anxious to come and like say thank you for the big deal that I just like saw. And hi guys, this is Lumi. Thank you for tuning in to like another episode of Banter. Here I don't talk a lot of sense. I just say things the way I want to say it, and you listen to it. You just have to listen to it. You don't have option. If you're new here, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to listen to my shit. I hope you come back. I hope you share and like tell other people about my stuff. I hope you want to collaborate someday. I mean, I've been saying this for a while, but the metrics is just what I've not been able to like over. There are other things that I'm doing. I've not been putting so much effort into this, but I promise from next year, God willing, we're going to like have a more stable structure. So yeah, I'm Lumi. If you're new here, yes, this is what I do. Just talk rubbish, talk jargons. Ooh, they don't bring light. And if you are not new here, thank you for coming back. I mean, you know how it goes. No apologies. No hiding behind one thing or the other to say something. I just say what I want to say. If you like, take it. If you like, take it. You just have to take it. So yeah, straight to it. I have like I said, I had like a list that puts down for a few people. The people I want to start with, that I really wanted to like start with today. Yeah, I already like mentioned you guys. So I think in the good spirit that I am, I'm just going to leave it at that. And everybody's posting Spotify rap. Even YouTube Music has recap. Apple Music has replaced. I've not seen anything on Audio Mac. I mean, I'm still waiting. Maybe they've not just been posting, but I don't know. There are lots of people that use iPhones and all that, and they always eagerly jump, to post screenshots. And only Spotify and all man post screenshots. But then, at the rap everybody, at the rap in your Audio Mac, I'll be Bone Play or I'll be Zenda Music Player. We'll never see on a rap. We are still waiting. We'll be waiting. So yeah, leaving those guys, some like a set of people. Funny thing is, I've like recorded this episode and I think I finished recording and Anchor just hanged. Hung that day, or a call entered and disrupted everything I was recording. So I just left it. There's this like set of people that I've wanted to like talk about for quite some time now. It's quite annoying. It's quite should I say irritating? That is how I feel about it though. It feels very, very irritating that people go out of their way to like actively devote time to hating on people or like to constantly talk down people. So, with the recent wave of Jackpot and all that, I mean, people are not shouting about it as much as before again, but between was it October and November, the way people were shouting, hey, this one don't Jackpot, me, I want Jackpot, this, that, Nigerians are like, we're very lousy people. We like to make noise a lot though, because the way we're shouting the old Jackpot, one would think that it's the whole country that has migrated, whereas people that have migrated from Nigeria are not even up to 1/3 of the students alone. I mean, by people now, I mean students and dependents that left Nigeria are not up to 1/3 of the students alone that like came from India or all that. But you know, we like to shout, and I'm not in India. I don't think they shout in India too. But bottom line is the people who are there already, or like people who frequently travel and all that. I was sitting down in my house here, you know, like watching a TV show, then came online. I think it was my auntie that just like changed it to YouTube, that she wanted me to see something that I would be interested in this. And there was these 3 women seated, discussing, apparently like trying to make sense. This is not an insult towards any woman, but they obviously did not have sense. It was so obvious that there were 3 idiots. Not the sensible type of idiots, now not the creative type. They were just dunces sitting down and rambling and saying rubbish. So this person was like saying, say, why do you have to travel and take your kids with you, blah, 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 this, that. Why are Nigerians migrating in mass? Why are they making life difficult for people over there? Why are they making it difficult for the government? That very soon the government is going to like scrap them, blah, 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 you know, like making decisions for the UK government as if, what's the name of this, their new prime minister, as if Oga called them and said, Ewa, Nigerians think Bojo, say something about it on your TV show. It was basically just throwing a lot of dust on people's efforts. They aside, around that time too, there were lots of Nigerians. I think it's like a wave for them. Once they go abroad, they just get this urge to start a YouTube channel or to constantly post videos about their experience in UK, in Canada, on Facebook. It's always Facebook. It's this mommy's from Facebook. Always complaining about how life is difficult for them. Yada, 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 yada. I mean, I'm not saying life is all rosy there, but people are going there and they're living life quite okay. It's not anybody's fault that you don't have skills. It's not anybody's fault that the skill you have is to clean toilets and like mop the street or whatever. I'm not throwing sand on anybody's efforts here, but we need to look inwards when we like say these things out. You understand? These people just come, they say life is difficult, blah, blah, blah. Bottom line is, I feel like Nigerians make a lot of noise. I'm on things that we should just do low-key. I know of this, my uncle does travels and he knows like these Indian guys, and he says the idon that these people do. You will never hear, you will not hear except you like get very, very close with them and they just decide that, okay, let's share some tips with you. The stuff that they do, nobody knows. Nobody hears about it. But amongst them, their countrymen, they share all these things. Trust my Nigerians. They share one update. One person will go on YouTube and condemn it. That, why would they do this? I mean, I don't understand how people moving out of this country, obviously this country is not in a good shape. People are moving out for like a better life, and you have an issue with the fact that they are going to better their life and their families. It's one thing for Black Americans, for African Americans that are there, to keep on saying, yeah, the blacks are coming here to take their opportunities and all that. It's one thing. It's another thing for you, your fellow countryman. You have an issue with that person relocating and moving with his family, with his money. He paid for it. It's not free. He paid for it. He's going to also how they are going to survive over there. Obviously a better life. It's an issue for you. So I don't really understand. It was one thing that I like wanted to talk about since, but you know, circumstances. So kind of seems like something that is dated, but I still think it's valid because a lot of people still talk about these things in a very, very shitty manner. So like that aside, leaving that, moving on from that, more interesting stuff. So Black Panther premiered and they brought the premiere to Nigeria. Bro, I was super thrilled. I think that was like when I started feeling a little bit sick. But no, I wasn't sick yet at that point. It was pre-sickness. Yeah. So Black Panther premiered in Nigeria. The highlights of the show was so crazy that I have a lot to say. I had a lot to say. One thing was the TV reporter, the NTA, I think it was NTA TV reporter, asking Letitia, that's Shuri, the main character, supposed main character, that's T'Challa's sister, asking her, what's your name again, on live TV. my guy said was surprised. She was like, what's my name? Like, bro, like, they brought the whole premiere to your country. These people flied in. You, as a journalist, the least you could do is know these people by their first names. I mean, I think it's like a basic thing that I would do if I was a journalist. I mean, I don't know how comfortable they will be with it, but it's a red carpet, and I don't think it should be an issue addressing them by their first name and speaking to them. These are not Nigerian people that expect you to call them sir, daddy, ma. No, they are fine with you calling them by their first name. I believe so. The worst you could do, the least you could do, is understand these things and like know their first name, know them by their first name, and call them by that. Even if you don't know it, I find it very, very insane that someone would open mouth after an interview, like she was flowing, hey, blah, 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 so we brought it to Nigeria and it's been fun, the reception is good. Oh, thank you very much for your time. What's your name again? And she was like, what's my name? Like, bro, like, I don't understand. Leaving that one, as if that was not enough, as if that sort of embarrassment was not enough. Our prestigious, magnanimous, Big Brother celebrities graced the red carpet. I mean, one thing I would notice, I don't know the invite they sent to them. I don't know the details of the invite. I don't know how flamboyant they wanted it to be, but it was obvious. I think from the America premiere itself, it was obvious that there was a little bit of tone down in the costumes, in the flamboyancy of their dresses, compared to the part one that they premiered all over the world and they told everybody to appear in Wakanda regalia and all that. I think part two was like toned down due to the death of Chadwick, of course, in a bit to like pay respect to this man, because he was a big part of the movie and a big part of these people's lives. I mean, if you hear them talk about him in their interviews, it meant a lot to them. It meant a whole lot to some of them and all that. So, the premiere was colorful, but at the same time, not as colorful as the Wakandan thing, all that. It was a little bit toned down. People just wore normal gowns and, tried to keep it on the low. Then came, I saw Sheg's picture and I was like, still cool. I mean, it's not too much. He tried to like channel the old, I think, Aquaman kind of vibe with the old tattoo and all that. It still made sense. It wasn't too much. You still like carried all this stuff, which is part of the costume. It's not too much. Shegs did his own. Then senior man of the senior men now showed up with a robe, black and red robe. I mean, black and red already no issue. If you've acted drama before in church, if you've acted drama in children's church, if you've been part of a drama group, a Christian drama group, if you've seen Christian drama movies, even Yoruba films, you will know that issue. Now black and red, devil. So, already having the significance of issue, you appeared on your own red carpet with black. Yeah, well, sorry, I had to cut there. I had some noise disturbance in my background. Okay, so back to it here. So, Egbon Emis now, showed up. Not only did they showed up with, what's the name, with black and red robe and all that, he made one of the silliest mistake I've seen anyone ever make in my life. I mean, I don't understand how hard it was to spell or see what you're wearing. I don't know, maybe iron pack as nylon and you said just wait till the evening of premiere and say, I want to key them, do makeup, fari down, do your usual balabala, whatever you wanted to draw on your face. Enter latex, wear clothes. And he came straight to the red carpet without even checking what you wore, because I don't understand if it's idiocy on the part of the designer. I mean, obviously, or it's entirely you being an idiot. Because it's one thing for someone to be an idiot and design something stupid for me. It's another thing for me, myself, to wear it. This guy came to the red carpet with a robe. The robe is not my problem. Yeah, it could have been part of the costume. I mean, although I don't know if the issue is in Wakanda or something. But that was not the issue. The issue was that there was a picture of Chadwick Boseman on the robe. That is still not the issue. Yeah, it's trying to pay tribute. The issue is the fact that Chadwick Boseman is this guy's name, and your designer wrote Chad Boswick. I mean, how hard was it to write Chadwick Boseman? I mean, if not Chad Bos, you write. I mean, it's still stupid, but we would say, yes, space are showing your toe. You can't try and minimize. But you went from Chadwick Boseman to Chad Boswick. Bro, that was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure the artists who came were going to be like, really, who is this? Who is this person? Like, what is this? It was embarrassing. There was the whole scenario of the NTA reporter asking celebrity will come, premiere movie, say, what's your name? Then came the Egmont that, bro, it felt so irritating, so annoying. Let me not say irritating, because irritating might feel like something else. But it felt so annoying that you came to a red carpet claiming to like want to honor this guy, and the least thing, you did not even get his name. You did not even know, you did not see that the name was not spelled correctly. So, I mean, it's banter, you know. I just say what I feel. Felt very, very, very dumb. Very dumb. Then, after the old premiere too, Tema Wu film. I mean, till now, I've still not seen the movie. I've not seen Black Panther. I've not seen Black Adam. I'm a black man. I don't know how that one enters the whole situation. But I've not seen them because I want to watch my babe and I've not traveled yet. So, people that watch movie too, any small thing, they start doing compilation of, this is my take, this thing was not supposed to be like, nobody asked you, shut up. It's not all of us that have seen the movie, keep quiet. Yeah, I used to do it in the past, but it's all in the past now. Focusing on the future. Please stop sending spoilers when you watch a movie. We did not ask you. Thank you very much. So one last set of people I want to talk about. This one has been like a big issue on my mind because I've seen it that this thing has stylishly, one way or the other, become a normal trend in Nigeria. Or let me say on Twitter, Nigeria, and people seem to find it fun. People seem to find it cool. So I think the Sunday that I recorded the podcast that got cleared that I could not release, I stumbled on a tweet. So this guy apparently sent a tweet with screenshots of conversation between him and his friend, and he tagged it, women ain't shit, these women ain't loyal. And the women ain't shit part wasn't what struck me. The content of the conversations that this guy uploaded online was what was really scary. So, get it that what these guys were discussing here, he was talking to a friend, and all what this friend was telling him was like, yo guy, see, I can't trust a woman, this, that, yada, the regular women are scum, blah, blah, blah. What was the bone of contention? What led to this? So he apparently had sex with the friend. Okay, so take for example, I'm talking to you, you are my friend, and I'm telling you that I had sex with your most recent ex. Hold on, I said most recent for a reason, because I'm coming somewhere. So, and that guy was like, how did it happen? Can you come when that one happen again? Say say he just like made a move to her after they broke up, blah blah blah. Before he knew it, she came to his house, they had sex, this, and he was now wondering like, see, you never even look at it that this guy is my guy, former boyfriend's friend, this, say woman, can you come, blah blah, can never trust women. Okay, so now going back to me saying most recent ex, the conversation went forward, and I tell you, that is this guy that was talking to his friend that came online as a fool that he was and uploaded those things. I tell you that it actually didn't stop there. See, she's not your first ex that I'm sleeping with. So apparently in uni, I think he had like 4 exes. I mean, that's a whole rap shit too, you know. You have 4 exes in the university. How many years is for university you get 4 exes? So now one per year he did doing. So he has slept with all of the guy's exes that he knew. So it felt like a personal agenda for this guy to go and get all the exes of his friend and sleep with them. It might seem cool to some people. It might seem like, yeah, na sharpshooter, na sharp guy. But that's not the issue to me. The issue is that he desperately felt like this guy wanted to sleep with all of his friends, his particular friends' exes. I mean, there are other girls out there. I don't understand why it has to be the exes particularly. That is my issue. That is the issue I have there. So there are people elsewhere that you can sleep with. But no, you don't want to sleep with them because they don't strike the message that you're trying to pass. You are trying to be the Andrew Tate, good, that can like prove that I can sleep with your ex, and just to prove to you that women are in shit. I mean, I'm not entirely saying the girls too that know about him, maybe they don't, they probably don't, or they do, I don't know. But that is not even my bone of contention here. My bone of contention is that it thrills this guy so much to chase after a girl that his friend had dated. So there is this possibility, there's this theory that I feel like while they were dating, he probably like had it in mind already that I want to sleep with this girl. I mean, I don't know. I don't usually have stuff like that in mind. I can't look at my friend's girlfriend and I'll be like, bro, she's hot. I want to like sleep with this girl. No. Not even after they stopped dating. I don't know. I can't judge by myself for everybody, but I think it's like a very sane reasoning to have reservations about a guy bragging about the fact that, yes, I have conquered all your exes. Women are in shit. And this one comes online too and it says, yeah, women are in shit. And you don't see the problem here being that your friend wants to sleep with every girl you're with. I mean, it sounds like a very, very insane thing to me. So I tend to wonder why men packing everybody together now. I really think it's a common thing among men to like want to brag about women as trophies that, I don't lash this one and all that. I mean, it's not my type of nature, but I feel like it's a very, very dumb thing to do. It's a childish thing to do. I was listening to a podcast yesterday and, the level of sense that these guys were emanating, it kind of made sense. Sure you get. Not in this context, but it was kind of a guy thing too. Sure you feel me? But reasoning is now, I feel like it's a very stupid thing that you chase after girls that somebody that is you claim to be your friend. I don't know. I don't even think I can see myself being in a romantic relationship with someone that my friend had previously dated and I knew about. I mean, anything can happen, but I don't think that is something that I would put on a list of anything can happen. It feels more like a specifically targeted thing that guy wanted for a long time and he achieved it, and the mumu that he told to didn't see it as a big deal, and he just went with the flow just to like prove women are scrum, So today's one is specifically longer because I've kept different things and like the whole thank you thing, and as usual me rambling here and there. But yeah, this is all. thank you for tuning in to listen to today's episode. If you listen to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really, really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. So yeah, thank you very much for listening into my podcast, and I don't know when next I'm going to release an episode. This has become something that it just kind of comes on vibe. I can just wake up tomorrow and say, yeah, I have stuff I want to talk about again, let's go, and I'll shoot it out. So pardon my inconsistencies. I know I don't beg too much, say me when I know vex for me, but yeah, I'll keep on begging. Pardon my inconsistencies. I'm trying to set up things properly so that I know that this is not just a side hobby that I want to be doing at times that is okay for me, but something that I really want to devote time into and try and put out more content in the future. So please bear with me, and thank you for listening to the end, at least. If you're hearing this part, you definitely listen to the end. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao. Happy New Month, by the way. Thank you. Bye.